5 NBA players who are underrated. Number 1, Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker has been underrated and overlooked since he's entered the NBA. Because Kyrie Irving has had so much success early in his career, many NBA fans overlook Kemba Walker. Even though he isn't surrounded by star talent, he produces on a nightly basis. So far this season, he is averaging 22.8 points, 5.5 assists, and is shooting 45% from the field. Kemba isn't talked about as much because there are so many elite point guards in the NBA now. Number 2, Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward is underrated because he plays on a small market team and he doesn't play flashy. Gordon Hayward does everything well on the court, but he doesn't get hyped up as much because he isn't flashy. So far this season, he is averaging 21.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, and is shooting 46% from the field, and 39% from 3. Hayward isn't flashy, which is why he slips under the radar. Number 3, Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe is possibly the most underrated player in the NBA. He plays on the terrible Phoenix Suns team, yet he still manages to play well. What makes Bledsoe great is how reliable he is on both ends of the floor. So far this season, he is averaging 21.1 points, 6.3 assists, 1.4 steals on 43% shooting from the field. Bledsoe will be underrated as long as he plays in Phoenix. Number 4, Mike Conley. Mike Conley had been very underrated and overlooked until he was paid like an elite point guard this past offseason. Many fans said he was overpaid, but that was because they didn't really know how good Mike Conley was. Mike Conley is the key to the Memphis Grizzlies. He is the reason why the Grizzlies always remain in the playoff hunt. So far this season, he's averaging 20.0 points, 6.3 assists, 1.3 steals on 45% shooting from the field. Because Mike Conley plays in Memphis, not too many people pay attention to him, which is why he is underrated. Number 5, Paul Millsap. Despite being an all-star caliber player, Paul Millsap does not get the recognition he deserves. He is a reliable player year in and year out. So far this season, he is averaging 18.1 points, 7.7 rebounds, 1.3 steals on 44% shooting from the field. Millsap isn't flashy, which is why he slips under the radar. So the 5 players who are underrated are Kemba Walker, Gordon Hayward, Eric Bledsoe, Mike Conley, and Paul Millsap. Next, I'll be talking about 5 NBA players who deserve to play on a better team.